Alrighty, time now to turn back to meteorologist Audrey Shirley in the Storm Alert Center for a check of our forecast today. And you're looking at also some headlines talking about possible storms later. But the big story also people are focusing on the air quality.
Yes, those are some of the stories that we are definitely focusing on today. We are looking at also some dangerous heat indices too. Up to 105 is possible for today. But yeah, we do have those strong thunderstorms possible later on for the afternoon and for the evening hours. In fact, we do have that marginal risk for the entirety of our viewing area. So a 5% chance for damaging winds across the Tennessee Valley. And we have a localized flooding threat in place too. A slight risk for the majority of us, and for portions of Alabama, that marginal risk in place. So we could see some of that localized flooding, and we do have that code orange air quality alert in place for the majority of us because of the Sahara desert dust that has moved into the Tennessee Valley across the Atlantic Ocean earlier. So it's going to be hazy when you step outside the door too. So it is unhealthy for sensitive individuals to be outdoors with this air quality right now. Now we also do have a special weather statement in effect until 11:45 p.m. Central Time and 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time. This is for portions of Jackson County, and that line of storms is going to continue to move southeast as we approach the next hour or so. So we're just going to be keeping an eye on that. We have been seeing some small hail with that, in addition to heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and also wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. And we also do have an aerial flood watch in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight for portions of Tennessee. It is 90 right now, but it feels like 95 degrees because of that extra humidity in the air. It's 88 in Cleveland, 82 in Altamont, 85 degrees in Murphy, and those dew points are in the upper 70s and lower 70s for some other areas. But regardless, it's going to be a very muggy time when you step out the door. Like we saw earlier, we do have that special weather statement in place. We're looking at that line of storms. We're going to continue to see more chances for storms later on, mainly for the late afternoon, early evening hours as we move throughout this Friday. Now we're going to be seeing they're going to be fairly spotty as they move across the Tennessee Valley, and we can see here we're going to be expecting some torrential rainfall with some of these storm cells if they do continue to hold their strength as they move southeast. And then we'll have a little bit of a break around 2 a.m. but then going into Saturday morning, we have another chance for a spotty storm or two, but then those chances are going to clear out and you can enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Just know it's going to still be hot out, but not as hot as we've seen today. It'll be just slightly cooler with that lower high as well. And going into the totals, we're looking at a possibility of about 1/4 of an inch to even 1/2 inch of rainfall across the Tennessee Valley once these storms pass through. But with other storm cells, we could see some more of that localized flooding, and some of those cells could produce even more than what we see on this graphic right here too. And hour by hour, we're looking at heat index up to 105 degrees possible for today. So it is in that more dangerous category. Make sure to stay cool, stay hydrated for the remainder of today, especially as that heat peaks and climbs up. And for the rest of the week, temperatures are still going to be in the 90s for Saturday, just slightly cooler, 90 degrees for the high. And I'll be talking a bit more about the forecast coming up soon.